So like maybe I can say, for example, like you can just get in the class and ask the girls, how many of you can dare raise their hands in the classes? You see, that's the use of the word daring. Or how many of you can dare telling your friends about what bothers you? You see, that's the use of the word daring. And why? Because like in our culture, or like what girls or everyone is growing up seeing is not so common for a girl to raise up their hands. Maybe that could be one example.
It started with my journey as a mentor. So as you know, I've been a Binti Shupavu mentor and a Kisa mentor at the same time. So I've met both girls, like the ones that are younger and the ones that are a bit older. So using the phrase daring girls is, I remember using it when the girls are having conversations with me, the one-on-one sessions that I used to have with the girls. So when a girl comes to you and she has a challenge and she's opening up to you now about a challenge. So the phrase that was really important for me is telling them that you can dare, and at the end of the day you'll be able to do this. So despite how much bigger is the challenge, if at all a girl believes that she's a daring girl, like she can go through the challenge and overcome whatever that is happening in her life, it's something that I used to laugh about. And at the end of the day, the girls were able to dare for the challenges and find themselves overcoming the challenges and being resilient on the challenges and making it at the end of the day. Because the purpose is for me to have this conversation and make them understand and make them believe that they can dare and achieve anything that they wanted to.
I can't remember how that came up to be true, but it comes automatically. I've always appreciated like seeing these young girls trying to do different things. And to me, a daring girl comes from a very low level up to the top of it. So it could be just a girl trying to raise her confidence, fighting her fear, trying to speak in class. So I've had girls who have dared to stay in front of the class just to say a word. Some girls join the club when they're so shy, and you see how they struggle to become like confident speaking to the class. So that to me is having a daring spirit to a young girl. So it starts from within our classes, then it goes to what they keep doing outside through their 2 days challenge, their end of year one presentations. That has been amazing, and I see that as a daring spirit among the girls that I've mentored.
After she finished her Form 4, the results weren't as she wanted them to be, but that didn't stop her from trying new things. So she opened up a business. She was selling fuel, but buying in cans like from a petrol station in town and supplying it in the village. And her business went growing from selling fuel to selling some motorbike parts. And now she had advanced to selling clothes, and she kind of takes opportunities as they come. Like, I'm like, wow, that's so daring of her. And she's now doing really great in her business. Her business is growing. Now I see her having a clothing line with the Muslim attires. She's selling them. She's using social media to sell her products. And I'm like, that's really daring.
Scores, I had some scholars. The one I had, she came back from holiday and she told us a story. Like they went for holiday and it happened. There was a village meeting. So she also attended, and she tried to ask questions about their community, and they had this water problem. She tried to ask, like, how are they going to help them to get to water? So for me, I saw that was really amazing, and I was so happy to hear that. And she was happy too. I was really impressed and said, there, now you're doing great. She was a daring girl. So it was really nice. Even other scholars, they were like, okay, even for us, when we go home, we try to do something like this. We try to attend meetings. So it was not that something easy for a young girl to attend in the village meetings and to speak out. It was really not easy. But since we were teaching them how to become good leaders, and that's how they did. They are really presenting as well in their community. Because even up to date, I do communicate with some parents. They used to check on me and they tell me about the progress of my scholars. So it feels good. And they tell me like, my daughter has changed. Now she's doing great in class. Now she can speak out when she has problem. So for me, that's really daring girls, and I'm always there to support them. And I'm glad that even their parents, they are supporting them. Not like before, they were not speaking. If they have issues, they had no confidence to stand and to speak out for their self. But right now they can do that. So for me, it's a daring girls, I can say.